Okay, guys, today we're going to talk about similar and congruent figures. And the reason that we're going to talk about these things now is if you have figures that are the same shape, then their sides are going to be proportional. And we can set up proportions to find sides that we don't know. We don't know their lengths. Okay, so let's just look at some definitions that we have here for a moment. Similar figures are figures that have the same shape but aren't the same size. Okay, exact same shape but not the same size. We could have a little triangle and a big triangle. Okay, in fact, you can see these two figures, they look like they're probably similar figures. If I take this bottom one right here and I flipped it around, it would probably fit inside this one exactly, but it's smaller than that one. Okay? Alright, now let's see. Congruent figures have the exact same size and shape. All the angles are the same and the lengths of the sides are the same. So if you took one figure and put it on top of the other one, you wouldn't be able to see it. It sits right on top of it. They're the same, they're exact same size and shape. Those are congruent figures. Alright? There are two words that I want you to think about. Equal and congruent. Okay? These two words, we use equal when we're talking about numbers. We would say that 4 is equal to 4. We'd use the equal sign. Okay? But when we're talking about shapes that are exactly the same, we would say that they are congruent. Now these two shapes aren't congruent, but if I had two shapes that were, I would say ABC, let's just say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. That means that these two triangles are the exact same size and shape. Do you see the difference between the two symbols? Congruent has an equal sign with a little squiggly on the top. We use that when we're talking about figures. We use an equal sign when we're talking about numbers. Okay? Now, let's look at these two figures real quick. I'm going to erase this guy. Well, no, I'll leave it there for the moment. Example 1 says, given triangle LMN is similar. This one little squiggly means they're similar. They're not congruent. They have the same shape but not the same size. Is similar to PQR. Name the corresponding angles and the corresponding sides. Okay. Guys, can you tell me what part of PQR corresponds with M? What part corresponds with M? Alex? Q goes with M. Do you agree? Okay. Excellent. Now let me ask you this. What part do you think goes with R from the other triangle? If I spin it around and I situate it right, what part goes with R, Miles? N goes with R. So what pair does that leave us, Milan? L and P. Okay? Guys, I'm going to show you something. Whenever you write the names of these figures, they are always in the same order with their corresponding points. L goes with P, M goes with Q, and N goes with R. Always. Okay? Now, we can talk about these two triangles in their parts. And they have two things. They have angles, and they have sides. Okay? Now, I may not be able to get all of this in one recording, so I may have to go into another one. You guys just let me know when I'm getting close. Do you see that angle L is congruent to angle P? I don't even have to look at the figure. I know L goes with P. Angle M is congruent to angle Q. And then angle N is congruent to angle R. Okay? Now, the angles are congruent because these figures are similar. The sides are not going to be congruent, but we'll match them up, the corresponding sides. We'll do that in the next video. All right?